This month marks the 103rd anniversary of the National Park Service, and in celebration, Travelodge and U.S. Olympic gymnastics gold and silver medalist Laurie Hernandez are teaming up to activate Adventure Responsibly, a nationwide conservation initiative and call to action to help preserve our national wonders through a series of cleanup events now through September. And I'm very excited to visit with our next guest. Laurie, thank you so much for joining us here on North Dakota Today. You're joining us from Los Angeles with more details, correct?
Yes, that is correct. How are you? Thank you for having me.
I'm great. I'm a big fan, so this is very fun. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about, where you're going Olympic-wise, but first we're going to stick with the topic. Where did your passion for conservation and environmentalism come from?
Yeah, so really when I was starting gymnastics as a little kid, I was in the gym for a pretty long time, even as a young girl. So my parents really wanted to make sure that my love for the outdoors was just the same as it was for the indoors. And they would take me to national parks, they would take me hiking, they would take me to the beach, and they just let me have that experience. And I think it's really important to preserve those experiences as well as preserve the national parks.
I love it. A good balance. Smart parents there for sure. Okay, so there's a new initiative from Travelodge, and you've are partnering with them to help preserve our national parks. How can all of us get involved? Because what you do, we want to do too.
Oh, thank you. So going to travelodge.com and really just making sure that you can gather your friends, and even you can go and create your own cleanup and organize that in your own little national park if there's one near you. And also just picking up your trash and making sure that we're not leaving anything behind so we can protect and preserve the environment.
Okay, what if people don't live close to a national park? Can they still help with this initiative?
You can absolutely help with the initiative by going to travelodge.com/volunteer and by checking out that website. Again, going and creating your own organized event where you can clean those national parks. And again, picking up your trash and making sure we're not leaving anything, because as trash stays in the environment, and it really can make things not so good for the future, and we want to preserve that for the future generation.
And you are, an inspiration to so many people, adults, but especially kids. This is something that kids should really pay attention to, right?
Absolutely. And I think making sure that we can protect our planet for the future, and as we see different things that are happening in the world, this is one really good thing that we can all be a part of.
Okay, I love that you're taking part in this, but of course we can't spend time with you without talking about what you're doing right now, your plans for competing in the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. I've heard if you're an Olympian, you don't ramp up, you're like every day preparing. Is that true? What are you doing right now?
Currently, I am training full-time. I've taken about 2 years off after gymnastics, after the 2016 Olympics, so being back is really exciting. It's definitely pretty tough, but I kind of knew what I was getting myself into, and the goal is to compete early next year and hopefully make that 2020 team.
And how are you doing? How's your body, reacting to getting back into it? You feeling good?
Yeah, so far feeling good. I mean, first starting out, I was very sore for a very long time. It's like, lifting 2 pounds, 20, 30, and then all of a sudden you stop for 2 years. You can't go back and lift that same heavy weight. You have to start from the very beginning. So that's what we've been doing, but now we get to throw some of the bigger skills.
Okay. Well, it's so fun to visit with you and to follow your career. Where can people go to get more information on the initiative with the National Park Service?
For more information on Adventure Responsibly, you can go to travelodge.com/volunteer.
Well, so great to visit with you. Good luck, and hopefully we'll see you soon in the Olympics. I know it's a ways off, but there's a lot of competitions in between there. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes.
We'll be right back.